to encourage you, to change those batteries and smoke detectors when the time changes. Obviously, you can change them at any time, but the time change coming up is Sunday, November the 5th. So it'll be the first weekend in November. We're still a little bit away from it, but we're getting closer. And so we've got some beautiful weather coming up. One way that it's kind of getting closer because these sunrise and sunset times change quite a bit this time of the year. So sunrise this morning was at 7:26. Sunset tonight is earlier and earlier. It's at 6:55. So high this afternoon, 82. It's a very pleasant morning. Speaking of fire, again, the fire spread rate is coming up a little bit on Wednesday and Thursday, and even behind this front on Friday. So even though we're still kind of green right now across northern and eastern Oklahoma, this is the time of the year things do start to change. Vegetation starts to change a little bit. So we'll encourage you to remain aware, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Very strong winds will start to approach the area ahead of our next storm system. High temperatures today, well, we're going to be into the 80s. 84 Bristow, 82 Tulsa, 85 in McAllister, and very summer-like across far southern Oklahoma, close to 90 degrees. So here's the future. We're going to start actually tomorrow morning with this. We're going to see gusty south winds developing pretty quickly. Morning lows will be in the 60s, and there may be a cloud or two, but we're going to still have sunshine tomorrow, and high temperatures will be into the lower 80s here, some mid-80s near I-35. Now, our storm system that's going to be rolling through the Rockies Wednesday will cause some snow in the higher elevations of the Rockies. By the time it gets into our area, it'll drag this boundary, which is going to be a dry line near I-35. So the dry line separates moisture ahead of it and dry air behind it. So you can see that this particular model run here, Thursday at 5 o'clock, is trying to generate a couple of thunderstorms across central Kansas and far northern Oklahoma ahead of the dry line. This is not the main front. The main front is that blue line behind it. So as these features start to get closer into the area, this will bring us at least a chance for some scattered showers and storms. So you can see we'll have that slight chance underway from I-35 eastward once we get into Thursday evening and also into early Friday as this front pushes through. There will be a slightly better chance of some organized thunderstorms, maybe a couple of clusters of storms that would be in that darker shade of green, and that's going to be generally along and north of Highway 412 into southern Kansas. Once the front passes the area, this is going to take place early Friday morning when the front passes. It'll knock us down into the 60s for daytime highs. Friday night football will kick off at 62. We'll have a north wind at 15 to 25 miles per hour. By halftime, we're into the 57 range. And by 9:30 to 10 o'clock, we're back down into the 50s. So we're above normal for the next day or two, but the wind machine is starting to crank up pretty quickly here. So you're going to know this tomorrow, and we think it's going to be a flat-out windy day on Thursday. We'll have a south wind at 20 to 40 miles per hour. We're going to have the potential for some fire spread rates, and then also Saturday and Sunday we'll have temperatures into the 60s.